What is good, fight fans? This is Ashley's Corner. And Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. is coming up real soon. I'm very highly anticipating on watching that fight. I think it's going to be highly entertaining. I've been sitting back and trying to see what type of Devin Haney was going to come out of all of this mess that's been going on since he fought Ryan Garcia. And he looks good. Like, I have to admit, Devin Haney is thickening out. he looks big. He looks like he's filling out at 147 very well. And I didn't have any question on that because like, in my opinion, like I've been saying for years, that Devin Haney was a very big guy at 135. And it seems like on this, and I just watched On the Ground with Devin Haney, his DAZN video that they have on YouTube, and it was entertaining. It was good. He looked good. Like, he looked very sharp. And I have to say, but he admitted that his all of his training camps for the most part was fat camps. Like I was saying, like I knew it was true. And people kept telling me I didn't know what I was talking about, and he's this and he's that, he's this, he's that. He's so disciplined. I was like, he has to be disciplined, because if he's not, he's never going to get back down in weight. Like, I understood, and he told the truth. He said, this camp, this weight class, I feel great at this weight. I'm not quoting, but he basically said he felt great at welterweight, and he's working on so much stuff. Not like before. He couldn't work on but so much stuff. They worked on a little bit of stuff, but it was mostly working on the weight and getting the weight down. So that's basically proving my point. And that right there tells me that Devin Haney is going to look great for this fight. I was sitting back waiting to see what type of Devin Haney was going to come out of all of this foolishness since his Ryan Garcia fight and his last fight too. And it seems like it didn't scare him that much. It looked like his last fight, he looked timid, but maybe it was a method to the madness. I don't know. But Devin Haney in there, as far as him hitting the pads. Now, I have to admit, when I first was watching Devin, the reason why I wanted to watch his career is when he was working with Floyd Mayweather Sr. on the mitts, and it looked like he threw like a 25 to 30 punch combination in seconds. So I always seen Devin Haney look great on the mitts. I've always seen him throw sharp, fast punches on the mitts. So it does look good. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. What he's doing in camp and what he's shown so far look good, but I'm used to seeing that from him. You feel me? So we'll see, but it don't really look like it might. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, look like Devin Haney might learn from his mistakes. It kind of looks like he might have learned from the mistakes that he's already made fighting Ryan Garcia and all of that stuff. I'm not saying that he's without flaw. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is I thought that he might have been timid, and I don't think so anymore. His punches do sound like they have a little bit more pop on it. You know what I'm saying? He still has his speed. It looked like they're doing strength and conditioning training almost every day is what he said. He does something for strength. He couldn't do things like, he couldn't do stuff like that. You feel me? He can't train for strength because muscle, you know what I mean, fat turns into muscle, you know what I mean, or whatever. And Devin Haney really didn't have that much fat on him anyway. But what I'm trying to say is he couldn't really do like muscle training. He couldn't do heavyweight training or lift weights like that if you're trying to get down in weight if you're already heavy. That's like, you're going to want to do calisthenics. You're not going to want to try to gain muscle. You feel me? It seemed like that's what Devin is trying to do, and he brung out a whole new team. It looked like he got a trainer and whatnot. If he doesn't have any problem with weight, with getting down in weight for this fight at 147, because he do look big, bro. If he don't have no problem making weight, this would be a great fight. Like, the more that I pay attention to this fight and pay attention to both fighters, the more interested I get. Now, speaking game plan, Devin Haney gotta have a game plan coming in here. Like, and Bill, y'all have to have a game plan coming in here fighting Brian Norman Jr. And I think the only thing that I can see right now is that people keep people keep talking about Brian Norman's feet, like he doesn't have good enough footwork to beat or face Devin Haney for real. Devin's gonna box circles around him. All I could see from that is them trying to get into Brian Norman's head and get him to fight in a different way that he usually fights at. Kind of like how people kept saying Earl Spence couldn't box, so he chose to box Mikey Garcia instead of fight the way he fight and just bulldoze. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they're trying to get Brian Norman Jr. out of his game and keep thinking about hooks. Like, let him be hook crazy and keep trying to knock him out with the hook. You see, Jen Sasaki got knocked out with Brian Norman hook, and how Ryan Garcia had success with the hook versus Devin. You know what I mean? If that's the game plan and that's what they're trying to get the Normans to do, that's the only thing that I see. And then camp in the media workout or whatever, this the zone video that they have on YouTube, Devin Haney is shown throwing very sharp and fast straight punches. You know what I mean? Everybody knows if you're gonna throw a hook with somebody throwing a straight punch, that straight punch gonna get to you first. Now, if you imagine Devin trying to be in this fight and really stand in front of Brian Norman Jr. at any time, this would have to be the game plan, in my opinion, or I just don't see him standing still during this fight, but for so long, just to get his punches off and win via rounds. But Devin's getting older. He's changing. He don't even talk the same no more. I respect him for that. But he got a chance in this fight to really change his image. Like, you just really sit and think about it. If he really go in here and wobble Brian Norman Jr., think about it. If he dropped Brian Norman Jr. and just come out with a victory, it's a lot of things that people are thinking about Devin will change ASAP that night. You feel me? But salute to both fighters. I will be making a video about the fight, and I definitely will be making a video about Brian Norman Jr. because don't get it twisted. I think it's going to be a great fight, but I still got unanswered questions about how Devin Haney is actually going to fight, and if they do have a game plan, and if when he do get hit by Brian Norman Jr., how is he going to react? Like, are we going to see a little what people are calling PTSD come out of him, or are we going to see, the new improved Devin Haney? I'm waiting to see it, but since I don't know about it and how I feel right now about the fight, I got Brian Norman Jr. Let me know what y'all think about the fight, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about Devin Haney and how he look right now and how you think he gonna come in and fight, man. I still got to talk about this fight as a whole and Brian Norman Jr. before fight date come, but peace. Always like and subscribe to the channel. Holla.